Welcome to the Elite Athlete Podcast. I am Dr. Nicole Tatro, and I'm here to help you unleash your peak performance and dominate your sport with fierce confidence and unstoppable energy. Whether you're a high-level athlete, a dedicated parent, a coach, or an agent, this podcast is for you. Get ready for ultimate strategies, expert insights, and cutting-edge tips that will take your game to the next level. We'll also cover personalized blood work analysis to provide unique insights that can transform your performance. We'll explore personalized health, optimized nutrition, and powerful recovery techniques. Whether you're on the ice, the field, or in the gym, together, we'll unlock your true potential and make your athletic dreams a reality. Let's do this, because greatness is within you, and it's time to unleash it. Well, hey everyone. Welcome back to the Elite Athlete Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Nicole, and today I'm going to dive into something that's often overlooked, but it is so critical for our athletes: sleep. I know what you might be thinking. I already know I need more sleep. Everyone knows they need more sleep, but trust me, the tips I'm about to share can really help you recover better, perform stronger, and take your game to the next level. So listen up. Sleep is more than just rest. It's an essential part of your recovery. When you sleep, your body repairs muscle tissue, balances hormones, and even solidifies the skills you've been working on in practice. Without quality sleep, you're not recovering the way you should, and that's going to hold you back and hold back your overall performance. Now, let's talk about your sleep environment. It's so important to create a space that promotes deep, restful sleep. Curtains such as blockout curtains, they block out light. That's key. I always recommend keeping your room cool, comfortable, not freezing cold. And if you're like everyone in my household, you also like to have a fan on. There's just something about that constant airflow and sound that just makes it easier to relax and fall asleep, right? Am I the only one? Literally, when we travel to away games that we're driving to so we can load the car, we bring fans. I'm not kidding. They literally load fans up and bring them into the hotel room. Please, I would love for you to share with me on any of my social media platforms if you and your family bring fans with you when you travel. So anyway, let's get back on topic here. There's also some great research out there about weighted blankets. I'll tell you, it works for me. My husband has this huge weighted blanket he brought back from the Army. I don't remember where, I apologize. But when I'm traveling and I don't have that heavy blanket, because it's not something I can bring with me, it's not even, we could bring the fan, but we can't bring this blanket. It's huge. I can barely hold the whole thing by myself. But when I don't have it, I do feel off. I'm always going to the front desk and actually asking for an extra blanket. And I also, if I'm driving and I have access to it, I'll grab one of my hockey blankets from the car and fold those up. So it makes such a difference because of the weight. But it helps me feel more rested because I fall asleep. Otherwise, I'm not falling asleep. So if you're really interested, you can dive into some research about weighted blankets. There are a lot of different research articles out there about different things. But anyway, another thing that can help is white noise. We talked about that a little with the fan, but not full-on music with songs, but some sort of background sound. This has been a bit of a struggle in my house because my kids love listening to music all night long. They literally put their AirPods in and listen to music while they're sleeping. But music with lyrics can be stimulating and it doesn't allow your brain to fully relax. So white noise or something like ocean waves or the fan is such a better option. One of the most important things you can do for your sleep is to keep your wake up and bedtimes consistent, even on weekends. Yes, I said that. Even on weekends. So that whole I can't wait to sleep in on weekends thing, if you're really aiming for a balanced body, that might not be the best thing. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about it. This can be really tough. especially for you younger athletes, the teenagers or athletes in their 20s playing junior hockey or college sports right now. But if you want to reach that elite level, you have to commit to the habits that will get you there. A 30-minute fluctuation in your schedule is best, but keeping it within an hour is still manageable and much better than big shifts. So if you do want to sleep in, keep it within that time frame. Going to sleep fully digested is also crucial. Ideally, you should finish eating 2 to 3 hours before bed. I know that's easier said than done, especially with late night practices and games. Trust me, this is something we're constantly working on in my household and with my athletes. It's definitely one of the tougher habits to break, but it will pay off. When your body is focused on digesting the food, it's not able to fully focus on recovery during sleep. We could get into a whole science lesson here, but if your pancreas is trying to break down all the protein, it's not going to be able to do the things it's supposed to do to recover. So let's talk about a big one here, screen time. Let's talk about it. I know, I said it. Reducing screen time 60 minutes before bed is so important. The blue light from screens tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime, which messes with our melatonin production and makes it harder to fall asleep. It's a tough habit to break, but the impact is real. If screens are a must, consider using blue light blocking glasses or maybe switching your devices to night mode at the very least. Okay, another thing, morning sunlight exposure is another key factor. Try to get outside in the morning, even for just 10 to 15 minutes. Sunlight helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock, and it signals to your brain that it's time to be awake. It also helps you feel sleepier when night comes. And for those of you traveling through time zones, there are specific strategies to get your sleep back on track when you return. Using melatonin in small doses can help reset your sleep cycle, but keep in mind, melatonin doesn't necessarily help you sleep. It helps you relax enough to fall asleep. If this is an issue for you, we can work together to create a sleep strategy tailored to your needs. I have an MVP performance coaching program that is very personalized, so stay tuned for that. Why does all this matter? Because sleep is the foundation of recovery. Your body releases growth hormones during sleep, especially deep sleep, which are essential for muscle repair and regeneration. Plus, your brain consolidates the skills and information you've practiced during the day. Skipping on sleep means you're slowing down your recovery and progress in skill development. I've also found that having a consistent wind down routine really helps, or you can call it just your bedtime routine. It could be reading, meditating, or even taking a warm shower. Anything that signals to your body that it's time to relax and prepare for sleep. You want to avoid anything that's overstimulating. Again, we want to avoid those bright lights. So, I want to emphasize that recovery isn't just something that happens in the gym or on the field. It happens while you sleep. It's a vital part of your training routine that you can't afford to skip. So if you're interested in more personalized strategy, my MVP performance coaching program could be a good fit for you. Before we wrap up, I wanted to let you know about something exciting. I've just released a brand new game day fuel guide, and it's available for free. It's full of strategies to help you fuel your body properly on game day so you can perform at your best. You can grab your copy at the-eliteathlete.com. So at the time of the recording, that is available. And if you want your copy, all you have to do is go to the site and fill in your information, and I will get that delivered right to your inbox. So as always, thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope you're leaving with some new insights on how to optimize your sleep and recovery. If you want more, you know how to find me. Remember, it's not just about the training, it's about how well you let your body recover so you can come back stronger. I'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for joining me today on the Elite Athlete Podcast. Remember, achieving peak performance isn't just about what happens on the field, the court, or the ice. It's about mastering your body from the inside out. Every step you take, every adjustment you make to your health and mindset brings you closer to the athlete you're meant to be. If today's episode inspired you to take action, or you're curious about how you can level up your performance through targeted strategies like blood work analysis, head over to the-eliteathlete.com. There, you'll find program options that are designed to meet your specific needs and help you optimize your health and performance. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this podcast with your teammates, coaches, or anyone else you know who's ready to elevate their game. Together, we can build a community of athletes who aren't just strong and fast, but who thrive because they're healthy, balanced, and empowered to push beyond their limits. Stay committed, stay focused, and I'll catch you in the next episode of the Elite Athlete Podcast. Until then, keep striving for greatness. And remember, you are not alone in this journey.